Yeah, okay. Next week you are having quiz. ठीक है, all of you. Not only मतलब whole BTech मतलब B whole first year is having quiz. BTech and BC both. Clear. So in Python, a function is a group of related statements that we have already discussed. ठीक है. It is a group of statements that perform a specific task. ठीक है. And what is the advantage? A function helps break out our program into smaller modules. And one more important is that it increase the code reusability. If we want to perform absolute, if we want to find the absolute value of a number, instead of writing code again and again, we will write just code once in a function, and whenever we want to find the absolute value, we just call that function. Okay. So it increase the reusability, and it helps to break our program into smaller chunks. Suppose we have a large program, and that program have many specific tasks. So we will break these specific tasks in different groups, and write these write the code of that programs in a small functions. Clear. So this is the syntax here. The syntax is started from def def, function name here, bracket open bracket close, parameters are optional. Okay. And whatever statements you want to perform, this is just a comments here, this is a comments here, so no need to consider. And whatever operation you want to perform, anything. Clear. So as shown in the above, the keyword df that makes the start of. So def means start of a function. ठीक है. Function name is uniquely identified. मतलब two functions cannot have the same name. First thing is here. Clear. And function naming allow the same rules for writing identifiers. Clear. Now parameters. These parameters arguments through which we pass value to a function. Okay, so these are optional. And if we want to pass any particular value to a function, suppose we are finding we need to find absolute value, so we need to pass any number into the function, and then the function will convert that, then the function will find the absolute value, and the function will return absolute value. Clear. So after that, this is colon here. Okay, so this is the colon means the starting of the function. This means the starting of the functions. Clear. So this is clear, or I need to discuss? I think we have discussed these things. Yes or no, friends? हेलो. सो गए क्या?
Yes, sir. So,
ठीक है. So one more example of a function is this. Okay, instead of showing here, I can show you here also. Okay, so G added lecture trial function one dot py. Any function def and this is a comment here. This is comment. We have discussed that this is a comment, or we can also use has sign for writing a comment. Now you can perform anything here. Print okay, my name is comma name. ठीक है. I'm a BCA faculty. Okay, fine. Now you are calling this function. So my underscore fun. Here I am passing Rohit in this function. Clear. So this is I'm passing this value, this Rohit, in which function? In this function, my function. So name will become Rohit, and this operation will perform here. Just this. Clear. If you want to perform anything more, you can do this. Name is equals to name plus you can concatenate anything. Okay. So again, you if you want to perform clear, so you can see here. Now I will call this function. I will run this pyth1 Python. So see, my name is Rohit. I am a BCA faculty. So I just call that function, and whatever inside that function will be executed. Okay. Next, I have concatenated a string into that function. Clear? So is it fine, friends? The function. What is function here? This example.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How to call a function? Already clear. This is already clear. I just prepared these things for you. So I will upload this file in your file section. So whenever you need help, you can go over this. I prepared my notes here, but I think I do not need this to discuss, but to for you only. Okay. Now I want to show you one more thing here. Okay. See. Okay. This one. Yeah. See, I will show you from here practically. Can I do this? Okay. Can I do this, friends? Yes or no? Please answer. Can I do this? Hello, bhai. कुछ तो बोलो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, we can do this. Sure. Okay, I will show you. Okay. ये तो गलत दिखा रहा है. My function is not defined. Now, can you hear? Can you see this? This error is visible
Yes.
to you?
Yes, sir.
Now, why some I can ask you this type of question in the exam. Uh, so I just changed only one thing. I just changed only one thing. Okay, see. First, I am right. First, I am calling a function, and before it is defined. Before it is defined. So, Python interpreter check program line by line. It will check program line by line, and whenever it will check this line, it will see my underscore fen where it is. It will not go down. Okay. So before calling a function, it must be defined. Before calling a function, it must be defined. This is clear, friends. So what we need to do, we need to define this function first, and then we can call this function. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. Okay. So this I want to show you these things only. Okay. In Python, the function definition should always be present before the function call. Function definition should always be present before the function call. Okay, this one. Now next is the return statement. Okay, sometimes function do not have any return statement. Sometimes function also have return statement. So I will show you that things. So again, I'm opening that my program. Now I am again you defining one more function. Okay, one more function is here. Clear? Now I am writing my function 2. Now here what I am doing is instead of this printing, if you want to print, you can print also. But now I want to return something. Return something. Or not only same thing, you can return anything here. Suppose you can do this. Update name is equals to update name is equals to this. Suppose I have updated my name. Okay. So you can return this thing also. Update underscore name. Okay. Now I'm calling this function. This is your previous program. Now I am adding something here. I have added these things. Clear? I have added this thing. Okay. So I have added one more function, my underscore function 2. Inside that function, we are having one parameter. You can pass any number of parameters. Do you want to pass two parameters? Okay, friends, I can pass two parameters: first name, second name. Clear? This is just a instruction. This that doesn't require anything. My name is this, and I'm basic. Okay. So you are here printing F name, you are printing S name. Okay. Now, if you want, do you want to update your name? Do you want to update your name, friends?
Yes.
Please. So suppose I have updated something. I have updated something, and I have updated my first name. I've concatenated second name, and I am adding my address. Okay, I am adding my address. So I am added my address also. My okay. We have already discussed this is string concatenation. Second string will be concatenated at the end of the first string. Okay. So this print statement, whenever we will call this function, my fun2, I'm just passing here Rohit string first name. I'm passing my surname. Clear? Now, what is the what I'm missing here? Just tell me what I'm missing here. Something I'm missing. Please answer what I am missing here. I'm calling this function my function 2 it is correct. Okay. There are two parameters f name and s name, so I am passing two string, double quotes Rohit, double quotes Agrawal, so I am passing two strings. Okay. So f name will become Rohit and s name will become Agrawal. After calling this function, this statement will be printed. My name is Rohit, comma फिर उसके बाद Agrawal, and then I am a BCA faculty. ठीक है. Then after that I am updating my name, so I am just using different variable update underscore name, and this underscore name will be what? A concatenation of first name and second name and plus concatenation of my address. ठीक है. And after that I am returning this. So whenever you are returning this, you must to collect that variable, sorry, you must to collect that value. So you need to collect here. Yes or no, friends? Please answer.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, you need to collect something. So you can use any variable name. I am just using this. You can use any variable name. Clear? Now again I want to print this name. So this is called return statements in function. Okay. So we are returning something, and whenever we are returning something, we are collecting that value when we call that function. Clear? So the this returned value will be collected in this variable up underscore name. Okay. After that I am printing that name to check whether my function is working fine or not. Clear? So we discussed three things here. We discussed initially functions, then we will discuss function with the two parameters. We can pass any number of parameters, and then we discuss we can return a value from a functions. And one more thing we discussed, before calling a function we must define that. ठीक है. अभी इसके पहले error थी ना in the previous program. ठीक है. So if we are calling a function, before calling the function must be defined. So here I can write instruction here, calling my function. Here again I can write calling my function. Okay. Now see the output. This is just a recap. We already discussed these things. See. So first function, my name is Rohit. I'm BCA or Rohit. This is from first function. Okay. Now from the second function, we were having a print statement. I can ठीक है. So print statement में क्या था? My name is first name and then second name. After that I'm a BC. After that we have updated our name. and then we return that value in the yes or no.
Yes, sir.
हाँ ठीक है, देखिए यहाँ से ओके सी कंपेयर कीजिए आप, ठीक है, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन,
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. सो दिस इज योर फंक्शन, दिस इज द बेसिक थिंग्स है, ठीक है. We have discussed this absolute value function in previous classes, ठीक है. This is the main diagram, clear. So this is a function definition, def function name colon whatever you want to do perform this, and we are just calling that function. Now one more thing here, how many of you learned C programming or Python or sorry Java, how many of you learned?
Python, not Java.
Okay, so you are familiar with the Java?
Yes.
Okay, and any other students? Any other students who
Sir, voice is
who is
breaking too much.
sorry? No, not too much. मतलब, have you ever seen before that C program or Python or Java program or C++ program?
Python.
Python. Okay, sorry, no problem. See, in most of the programming language, there is a main function. There is a this is a actually main topic of Python. So in most of the programming language, there is a function that is called main function. Do you want to see that in other programming language? I can show you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will show you just a minute. So I am again, I need to write a C code fair. I need to write C code. Okay. Lecture 2 C code dot C extension होता है इसका, ठीक है. So in other language there is a function main function, and your program execution will start from here. A is equals to 10 suppose, print I think most of you will not understand what is this. I just want to show one thing here. Okay, return 0. Okay, I will see whether it will run or not. I need to add something has include has include. It is quite difficult. It is quite difficult from Python. Clear. So as include. Let me see whether this work or not. First thing.
SOPLN नहीं होगा
Sorry.
प्रिंट में. सर प्रिंट में सिर्फ प्रिंट लगेगा, एसओपी लगेगा. तो
Okay.
सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंट.
Fatal system dot out dot println, that is in the Python. I have written C code.
जावा.
Sir, that's Java, not in Python. System.out.println.
Oh, sorry, Java, sorry. Python तो हम पढ़ ही रहे हैं.
यस सर,
ठीक है.
सब आएगा.
ओके ओके, बहुत सारी मिस्टेक्स है मेरे प्रोग्राम में. ओके के सी एरर. ओके, एक और मिस्टेक. मिक्स हो गया सब पाइथन और सी. ओके, वार्निंग. ओके, मेन फंक्शन वार्निंग इम्प्लिसिट डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ फंक्शन प्रिंट. प्रिंट एफ होता है आई थिंक, सॉरी. दिस इज प्रिंट एफ, not print. Okay, I am just showing you, it is not related to your course. I just want to differentiate. Okay, warning return type default to int. Sorry, इसको int करना पड़ेगा. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, so मैंने इसको compile किया है सिर्फ. Now if I need to run this, I need to run this command. So you can see the output is 10. Is it visible 10? Yes or no?
Yeah, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. See, so in C programming, every program must have a main function. Every program must have a main function. So that is the starting point of your program. That is the starting point of your program. Now if you want to use any other function, so you can write your functions here. Suppose I am writing my function. Okay, so you can write your functions like you are writing abs. Does it written anything? Okay, abs. Okay, int a. Okay, if a is less than 0. So using this way, you can write your own function. I'm just commenting all these lines here. I just want to show. Okay. So, but in C programming, your program will start from which? Your program will start from here. And then inside that main function you will call other functions. Inside the main function you will call other function. So your program will start from the main function in C programming or in Python also, sorry, in Java also. But in case of now can I close this? Can I close this?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you want to suppose you want to call this function, so you need to call this function from main function. This function, I have not created this function. Clear? But in Python, but in Java, sorry, yeah. So in Python, we can also use main function. Okay, or main function will decide the entry point. Main function will decide the entry point. Before that, our entry point is the first line only. In the Python, entry point is the first line. But in other programming language, entry point is the main function. Okay. So some program, whether the main function is written after any other functions. So program will start it from the compiler will read the program from the main function. Yeah. So some programming language has a special function which we call main function. Okay. Which is execution, which is the execution point, which is the execution point. Clear? Understanding, my friends?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
डिफिकल्ट तो नहीं हो रहा है ना? ठीक है, इसलिए फ्रॉम द इन द प्रीवियस क्लास आई डिस्कस्ड ओनली द बेसिक थिंग्स ऑफ द फंक्शंस. ठीक है, इन टुडेज वी आर डिस्कसिंग सम मोर कॉम्प्लिकेटेड थिंग्स. ठीक है, so it was the recap. Now we are discussing the main things of our today's lecture. ठीक है, so main function is the starting point or execution का starting point. ठीक है, Python interpreter however run each line serially. We have already discussed this. Python interpreter क्या करता है? Run each line serially from the top and has no explicit main function. ठीक है, Python has no explicit main function like other programming language. So for that, Python author other conventions to define execution point. So if we want to define the execution point, clear? So we have another way for that. Yes, do you want to ask anything? Okay, no. Clear? So Python author other convention to define execution. One of them is using the main function and underscore name underscore property of a Python file. Okay. So most of the time in the interview they will ask this tricky question. Okay. Main function in Python and what is underscore name underscore. Okay, so many times they will ask you these type of tricky questions, so we are discussing that things. Clear? So Python offers the other convention, this. Now what is this underscore name? And I'm making sure that reading book may not be clear you this thing. What is underscore name in Python? I will show you each thing with the example and with the clear explanation. Clear? So please be present. Clear? So now what is underscore name underscore in Python? Clear? So this underscore name underscore variable is a special built-in Python variable. This is a special already built-in Python variable that show the name of the current module. That will show the name of the current module. Now I will show you the example, and it will be more clear to you. It will be more. Sorry. This the text is visible to you, or they are too small? Actually, this is a terminal here, so that's why I am asking. The texts are too small, or they are visible to you?
So the
Okay. Okay, so Altoil. Now I'm writing the main code of our first lab. Okay. So see, I'm just creating any program. I'm just writing here print underscore underscore name underscore underscore and finish. Nothing else. I'm writing nothing. Okay. Just close this program and we'll see the output here. Any guess what output it will give? Any guess? I have just written only one statement. Print bracket underscore underscore name underscore underscore. What is
Name.
underscore underscore? Okay, just let. What is underscore underscore? It is a special built-in Python variable. It is a special built-in Python variable. And what it will do, it will show the name of the current module. It will show the name of the current module. Now, what is your current module? See, it will show you underscore underscore main underscore underscore. So your current module is this. Okay? Now got it? So sometimes they will just give you in the exam the print statement, print underscore underscore name underscore underscore, and they will ask you what is the output. So output is underscore underscore main underscore underscore, because it will show you the current module, and current module is what? Your main program. It is not explicitly in main function, but it is a main program. Clear? So what is underscore underscore name? I will show you something more than this. I will show you something more than this, but this is the basic requirement to go further. So this is clear, friends? Please answer yes or no.
Yes, sir, it's
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
Clear? Okay. Now, without writing Python code, you can also see that things. I'm just writing here, parent, instead of writing Python code. But Python code is required whenever we are importing that file. I will show you when we are importing that, then this module will not remain as a main module. Okay.
Excuse me,
You can
sir.
see here. Yes.
सर आप एक बार मेन वापस बता सकते हैं? उस टाइम मेरा नेट चला गया था.
Okay. मैं ये कह रहा हूँ most of the programming language has a special function which we call main function, and main function is the execution point of a program. Okay, but in Python the program will start the interpreter will read your program line by line from top to bottom. Yeah, so there is no explicit main function in Python. There is no explicit main function, but other programming language has a main function as the starting point. मैंने example दिया था C programming. Many students know Java program. ठीक है. So in Python we can do that also. Python offer other convention to define the execution point. So if we want to define the execution point, ठीक है, one of them is using the main function. अब कैसे यूज करेंगे? I am saying, or we need to use this underscore underscore name underscore underscore property. What is this? Underscore underscore name underscore underscore is a built-in Python variable that will show you the current module. Clear? So I have written just a small program, a single line. In the single line I have just written print underscore underscore name underscore underscore. So it will show you the current module. What is the current module? It is always underscore underscore main. So our output is this. Yes.
What is execution point?
Execution point means compiler will start reading your program from which point. Suppose in your class students are starting from roll number 1. Okay, suppose you are giving an examination where student arrangement is there. So if I'm checking your copy, I have set criteria. I will start checking from serial number, from name starting D or name starting A. So in programming language, execution point means from where a compiler will start reading your program. ठीक है? In Python, it default start from the first line. ठीक है? इसलिए before starting this, I show you one thing. I am calling the function before definition. आपने वो error check किया था? I was calling a function before definition. So, but Python में क्या होगा? It start from the top. उसने टॉप पे देखा यू आर कॉलिंग अ फंक्शन, बट वो कॉलिंग अ फंक्शन, बट वो फंक्शन तो ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड नहीं है, द फंक्शन इज नॉट ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड. सो उसने एरर दिया था. सो हाउ आई करेक्टेड एरर? I have defined function before and then after that I called that function. ठीक है? So Python में क्या है? Python में इस execution start from the top of the line, मतलब first line से start होता है. But in other programming language, the execution is started from the main function. मतलब like C programming or Java programming. So execution is started from the main function. आप main function के पहले कुछ भी लिखिए, but the for the compiler main is important. Main function is important. तो समझ में आया व्हाट इज एग्जीक्यूशन पॉइंट? यस और नो? प्लीज आंसर.
यस सर, यस.
ठीक है. मैं बहुत मतलब मैंने इस पे काफी वर्क किया है यस्टरडे, मतलब टू प्रिपेयर दिस एक्चुअली, क्योंकि बुक्स में इट इज नॉट सो मच क्लियर व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर नेम, व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर मेन. इसलिए मैंने सी प्रोग्रामिंग का एग्जांपल दिया आपको, सो दैट आई कैन डिफरेंशिएट बोथ ऑफ देम. ठीक है.
सर तो
डू यू वांट
ये
टू सी अ
फाइल
लॉन्ग?
आप सर ये फाइल
हाँ
आप
आई विल.
टीम्स में अपलोड कर दोगे?
Set is think Python, no?
हाँ
Okay.
हाँ मैं अपलोड करूँ. If you want to see a long program in C programming which use main, I will show you that also. If you want to see that, so it you can differentiate C study or C study. No, sorry, Python कर दिया मैंने. C study code. मेरे पास बहुत प्रोग्राम है. I can show you. फंक्शन कहीं दिख रहा है? ये फंक्शन कॉल बाय वैल्यू, कॉल बाय रेफरेंस. मैं एक फंक्शन का आपको दिखाता हूँ. देखिए, इट इज सी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. सी प्रोग्रामिंग में ये मेन फंक्शंस हैं. ठीक है. एंड ये स्वैप है. तो सी देखो यहाँ पे मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. आई एम कॉलिंग दिस फंक्शन. आपने दिख रहा है? आई एम कॉलिंग दिस फंक्शन, बट दिस फंक्शन इज नॉट डिफाइंड बिफोर. दिस फंक्शन इज नॉट डिफाइंड बिफोर. ठीक है. बट इन सी प्रोग्राम में आई कैन डू, बट इन पाइथन आई कैन नॉट डू. बिकॉज सी प्रोग्रामिंग में क्या होता है, एग्जीक्यूशन स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द मेन, फ्रॉम हियर. ठीक है. मैं इसको बाद में भी कर सकता हूँ. आई कैन डू दिस मेन आफ्टर दिस. ठीक है. यस और नो?
So you are using
ठीक है.
think Python book, no?
सॉरी.
You are using think Python book, no? Main function.
एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट स्पेसिफिकली फॉलोइंग एनी बुक.
Which was main function we're discussing. Think Python.
Think Python, it is a short book. You can pick up a topic from there. If you are not, if you find that topic is not well explained, then I try Google. Actually what happened, instead of reading, I try to do practice. मतलब मैं read करता हूँ, then I always try to do practice, and then वो practice करके जो output है, then I will write that output in my lecture notes. ठीक है. तो मैं बुक्स भी फॉलो करता हूँ, बट मैं बुक्स से टॉपिक लेता हूँ. टॉपिक से फिर मैं उसको थोड़ा गूगल पे सर्च करता हूँ कि व्हाट आई कैन डू, व्हाट आई कैन एक्सप्लेन बेटर टू यू. ठीक है. कभी कभी बुक्स में इतना मतलब डिटेल में नहीं होता है, देन आई नीड टू गो गूगल. ठीक है. सो नाउ रनिंग पाइथन फाइल एज अ मॉड्यूल. नाउ आई विल शो यू अनदर थिंग. ठीक है. सी आई विल शो यू. सो ठीक है. अभी हमने ये प्रोग्राम लिखा था. वी हैव रिटन दिस प्रोग्राम. ठीक है. इस प्रोग्राम में क्या था? वी हैव जस्ट रिटन ओनली वन सिंगल स्टेटमेंट. वी हैव ओनली रिटन वन सिंगल स्टेटमेंट, प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट. नाउ आई एम राइटिंग अनदर फाइल. I am writing another file, and in this file I am calling my previous file, lecture 12 p1. I'm just importing that, nothing else. I'm just importing that. Clear? And close it, and close it. Clear? Now I want to run this. I want to run this. Anyone can guess what will be the output? Anyone can guess what will be the output? Anyone can guess what will be the output?
So what you return in input?
देखो इनपुट मैंने कुछ भी नहीं दिया, वही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ. मैंने क्या किया, आई हैव रिटन अ फाइल, और उस फाइल में मैंने क्या किया, जो आई हैव इंपोर्टेड ऑफ ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग फाइल. ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग फाइल क्या थी हमारी? Previously we have created a file in which we have written print statement, print underscore underscore name underscore underscore. See, I will show you just a minute.
सर गैस कर रहा हूँ कि आउटपुट में जो मतलब आउटपुट में पहले वो वाली प्रोग्राम भी रन हो जाएगा जो हमने इंपोर्ट किया है.
तो वही इंपोर्ट
Okay.
वाली फाइल
और उसमें प्रोग्राम और उसके अंदर क्या था, प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट था, और प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट में क्या था, अंडरस्कोर अंडरस्कोर नेम. अब देखते हैं आउटपुट. आउटपुट में तो प्रोग्राम फाइल का नाम दे दिया उसने सिर्फ. It gives only the file name. ठीक है. So whenever you are importing a package, it gives you the file name. ठीक है. If you do not want to consider that file name, then उसके लिए प्रोसीजर है. So आपने देखा होगा whenever you import math package, तो आप math package के अंदर modules use करते हैं, but it will not, it doesn't give you the output math. File name output कभी नहीं देता है ना वो.
सर क्योंकि उसमें मैथ डॉट करके लिखते हैं जो भी हमें चाहिए होता है उसके अंदर.
Okay, let's see. I am trying to convince. ठीक है. So मैंने क्या किया, I have written another program. मैंने ये प्रोग्राम लिखा. देखो मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं प्रोग्राम ऐसे लिखता हूँ so that you can differentiate. फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम क्या था हमारा, लेक्चर 12 P1 प्रोग्राम 1. उसके पहले मैंने रिकैप था, so I use lecture 12 फंक्शन. फिर मैंने सेकंड प्रोग्राम लिखा lecture 12 P2.py, and in that program, in the second program, I have imported first program. Import, we have already discussed what is import. Import L12 P1. This is our previous program. ठीक है. Whenever we run this program, we will have this output. आपने देखा भी ये output आया था. Clear? So what is conclusion here? We can see that importing a module also runs all the code in the module, but in that program, but we can see instead. So according to you, the output should be this. Yes or no, friends? अभी आपने ही बोला ना, the output should be the output of our imported file. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Yes, but the program display the name of the module. Name of the module because in the context of running a Python file as a module. So see, now we are running this Python file as a module because we are importing. Or previously we are running Python file as it is. ठीक है. Now this time we are not running the previous Python program file as it is. We are running that Python program file as a module. As a module means हम उसको we are importing that. हम उसको import कर रहे हैं and then we are using that. So this is called module. ठीक है. So it is because in this context we are running Python file. कैसे रन कर रहे हैं? As a module. ठीक है. And the name of the module is itself assigned to underscore underscore name variable. So this is the reason here. ठीक है. Now I will add you
तो
something
मॉड्यूल
extra.
का नेम आ गया, अगर अंदर का कंटेंट जैसे मेन अगर प्रिंट करवाना है तो कैसे करवाएंगे?
हाँ भाई देखते हैं. वो अगर आपको मेन पे कराना है देन आपको वो विदाउट मॉड्यूल नहीं, वो फिर तो देखो दो मेन कैसे हो सकते हैं. आप लेक्चर 12 P2 फाइल हमारी ओरिजिनल फाइल है, एंड इन दिस फाइल यू आर इंपोर्टिंग लेक्चर 12 P1 फाइल, तो वहां का भी मेन यहाँ का भी मेन. हाउ इट इज पॉसिबल? मेन तो हमारा लेक्चर 12 P2 का होगा ना. यस और नो? है ना. इसलिए तो इसलिए उसने क्या दिया, फाइल नेम. अब देखो मैं दूसरा प्रोग्राम कर रहा हूँ. अब नाउ आई एम राइटिंग दिस कंडीशन. अब मैं इसको डिस्कस कर सका हूँ. व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर अंडरस्कोर नेम, व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर अंडरस्कोर. मैं इसको जल्दी में खत्म नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मतलब जस्ट मैं एक डेफिनेशन लिख देता. व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर अंडरस्कोर नेम, व्हाट इज अंडरस्कोर. मैं आई वांट टू शो यू एक्चुअली दीस थिंग्स. सो सी अब मैं क्या करता हूँ, आई एम राइटिंग इफ कंडीशन. इफ वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड व्हाट इज इफ. ठीक है. इट विल मैच, मतलब इट विल कंपेयर. condition. ठीक है, so I am checking whether underscore name and underscore name are same or not. ठीक है, अगर वो सेम प्रोग्राम का है then okay this will be. ठीक है, now see the output. I'm copying this to save some time. So I am writing a different file 3. ठीक है, now this function will call whenever this is true, or yes, this is true here in this case. Okay, so this is true. So according to you, what will be the output? This is true or false? This is true or false, friends?
True.
Yeah, this is true.
True.
If this
तो
is
hello
true, then
world print हो जाएगा.
yeah, if this is true, so you are calling this. So you are calling this. When you call this, you will have this output. Clear? So you will have this output. See, hello world. Okay. However, now see, now however, when we run it as a module, now I will show you something else. Okay. Okay. So now I am creating another file. I am creating another file. Okay, मैंने C सेट यार, मैंने C डॉट एक्सटेंशन यूज कर लिया. गलत हो गया सब. कहाँ गया लेक्चर ट्रायल, लेक्चर एल, किस लोकेशन पर हूँ मैं? मैंने वो गलती से डॉट पी वाई एक्सटेंशन की जगह डॉट सी कर दिया वहाँ. मेरे प्रोग्राम दिख भी नहीं रहे हैं इसमें. अरे यार, ध्यान नहीं दिया मैंने. जस्ट अ मिनट, थोड़ा एरर हो गया. ओके ओके, लेस माइनस एल है. आपको कहीं दिख रहा है L12 लिखा हुआ कहीं? हाँ ये है L12. ओके, हाँ इसको मैं थोड़ा रीनेम कर देता हूँ. ये आई थिंक रीनेम अलाउ है या नहीं, आई डोंट नो. ओके, लेट मी चेक. सॉरी, जस्ट अ मिनट है. ओके, मूव लेक्चर ट्रायल पी. ओके, P1 भी हो गया. P1 डॉट. ओके, दोनों हैं. P2 डॉट पी वाई, P3 दोनों है आई थिंक. सी भी और पाई भी दोनों है. ठीक है, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, तो हम वापस आते हैं अपने कोड पर. सो क्या था? जी एडिट. नाउ वी आर क्रिएटिंग अनदर फाइल. देखना आप व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस हियर. एंड इन दिस फाइल, ओके, इन दिस फाइल आई एम इंपोर्टिंग दिस L12 P3. ठीक है, यस और नो? दिख रहा है ये? कैन यू सी दिस? यस और नो?
यस सर.
ठीक है, और इसमें हमारा क्या था? वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस. इसमें हमारा ये वाला प्रोग्राम था. ठीक है, सो वेन एवर वी रन दिस प्रोग्राम एज इट इज, हमारा आउटपुट क्या था? दिस वन. नाउ वी आर importing this. Now we are importing this and we will try to run this. See, now we are importing this and we will try to run. So see what will be the output. Any guess what will be the output? Any guess? Any guess what will be the output?
So what is the input?
इनपुट में कुछ नहीं किया मैंने. क्या किया? आई हैव रिटन दिस फाइल एंड इस फाइल में मैंने क्या किया? आई हैव इंपोर्टेड इंपोर्ट L12 P3. और L12 P3 में क्या था हमारा? L12 P3 में हमारा दिस इज L12 P3. ठीक है, और इस फाइल में हमने इंपोर्ट क्या किया है? दिस. इस फाइल को हमने इंपोर्ट किया है. वी हैव इंपोर्टेड दिस. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू यू व्हाट विल बी द आउटपुट फ्रेंड्स? Any guess? It is very interesting actually. Any guess? Okay. Any guess? According to you, hello world और कुछ आएगा? Please answer.
सर गेस तो हेलो वर्ल्ड ही लग रहा है.
कुछ नहीं आएगा. क्यों? देखो, सी, मैंने आपको फिर से मैं रिमाइंड करता हूँ. मैंने क्या किया? आई हैव इम्पोर्टेड दिस फाइल. तो आपके हिसाब से क्या होना चाहिए इस फाइल का? अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, इस फाइल का जो भी कंटेंट है, दिस शुड बी. यस और नो? ठीक है. नाउ बट हम इसमें क्या चेक कर रहे हैं? अंडरस्कोर नेम इज इक्वल टू अंडरस्कोर नेम. ये तो यहाँ पे होगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि हम इसको इंपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. और हमने इसके पुराने वाले प्रोग्राम में, इसके प्रीवियस वाले प्रोग्राम में हमने जब इंपोर्ट किया तो हमने चेक किया था कि उसका अंडरस्कोर नेम वो मेन के इक्वल नहीं है. व्हेन वी आर रनिंग दैट फाइल एज अ मॉड्यूल, अगर हम उसको एज इट इज रन करते हैं तब वो सेम होगा. बट हम इसको फाइल को किसी और फाइल में इंपोर्ट करते हैं, देन अंडरस्कोर नेम इज नॉट इक्वल टू अंडरस्कोर मेन. आया समझ में फ्रेंड्स? यस और नो?
सर एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे.
हाँ, अब मैं देखो रिपीट करता हूँ. सी, देखो अभी हमने क्या किया था? वी आर यूजिंग इफ कंडीशन विद नेम. तो इस प्रोग्राम में, दिस प्रोग्राम, वी हैव रिटन दिस def मेन फंक्शन प्रिंट दिस. ठीक है. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस प्रोग्राम द आउटपुट शुड बी व्हाट? हेलो वर्ल्ड. ठीक है. यस और नो? अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस द आउटपुट शुड बी हेलो वर्ल्ड. यस और नो?
यस सर.
ठीक है. अब मैंने क्या किया? नेक्स्ट टाइम मैंने ये प्रोग्राम को रन नहीं किया. आई एम नॉट रनिंग दिस प्रोग्राम. मैंने क्या किया? आई हैव रिटन अनदर प्रोग्राम. मैंने एक नया प्रोग्राम लिखा एंड इन दिस प्रोग्राम आई जस्ट हैव रिटन import फाइल नेम ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम. import फाइल नेम ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम. ठीक है. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू यू ये आउटपुट आने चाहिए. यस और नो? बट सी, whenever we are running, देखो हमने यहाँ पे बताया था. ठीक है. यहाँ पे ओके, यहाँ पे देखो. ठीक है. सो अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ कि अब मैं इसको एज इट इज रन नहीं कर रहा हूँ इस फाइल को. आई हैव इम्पोर्टेड दिस फाइल इन अनदर प्रोग्राम. मैंने क्या किया? इस फाइल को अनदर प्रोग्राम में इंपोर्ट किया. एंड whenever we run this file, we will have no output because in the file we are importing this, and whenever we are importing this name, and this name does not equals to this for this program. ठीक है. क्लियर है? देखो यहाँ पर भी मैंने वही किया था. यहाँ पे मैंने क्या किया था? मैंने एक प्रोग्राम लिखा था. उस प्रोग्राम में मैंने क्या किया था? प्रिंट अंडरस्कोर नेम अंडरस्कोर, तो वो आउटपुट मेन दे रहा था. बट हमने क्या किया था? अब हमने सेम चीज को एक दूसरे प्रोग्राम में इंपोर्ट किया. दूसरा प्रोग्राम लिखा था मैंने, आई हैव रिटन l12p2.py एंड देन आई हैव रिटन import l12p1. इस फाइल को मैंने इंपोर्ट किया. बट जब हमने इसको इंपोर्ट किया तो मेन आउटपुट नहीं आया. we did not have main output. आपने चेक किया था? we doesn't have main output. when we run this, we will have this output. we doesn't have main output. समझ में आया? yes or no? we are moving step by step. पहले मैंने क्या किया? सिंगल लाइन ऑफ कोड लिखा. in that I have printed underscore name underscore. तो आउटपुट क्या आया? underscore main. ठीक है. फिर मैंने क्या किया? उस फाइल को जब मैंने इंपोर्ट किया तो आउटपुट मेन नहीं आया. ठीक है. सिमिलरली फिर मैंने क्या किया? एक नया फाइल लिखा, उसमें इफ कंडीशन से चेक किया, ओके मेन फंक्शन काम कर रहा है बिकॉज दिस इज इक्वल टू दिस. बट जब आई हैव इंपोर्टेड दिस फाइल इन अनदर फाइल, तो ये अंडरस्कोर नेम अंडरस्कोर मेन इज नॉट इक्वल because these are the imported module. These are the not as it is program. Yeah, so this I want to convey to you, these things here. ठीक है. So we will further discuss 2-3 more example in the next class. Then we will discuss a lambda function in Python. Clear friends? If you still have doubt, you note down your doubts and we will discuss your doubts in next class, because I think you might have another class
Sir, I want
Yes,
to ask
sir.
something.
Yes.
Sorry.
I want to ask something.
Yeah. Please ask.
You doing which chapter in Think Python?
Sorry.
You are doing which chapter in Think Python?
Oh, Jamni, we are moving according to your course syllabus. See, this is your Python. See, so it is about, see, we are having these modules. First is course overview, introduction, computer science, high level, introduction to Python, scripting, literals, variable identifier, operators, ठीक है, data type, boolean we have discussed, logical operators we have discussed, data type conversion, arithmetic operation, comparison, if else loop, list, we have discussed. After that we are moving function. It is module 2 according to your syllabus.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay, so I am moving according to your syllabus. ठीक है? Okay friends, so anything else?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye. If you still have doubt, you can ask anytime.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I was saying, sir, for Python, can you recommend some books, sir, or for the exam, sir, what you are teaching on the notes we can study that for Python, sir.
Let's go on. No, notes, assignment, कोड बहुत अच्छी सीटी बजा लेते हैं आप. Okay, notes, code ginger assignments, LMS assignments, and with that you can follow any book like Think in Python. This is a small book, so you can follow that book.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है? But notes assignments will help you, I think, to
O-
understand the content of the book.
Okay, sir. And sir, what
Oh.
will be the pattern for our exam, sir? It will be like subjective or both objective and subjective both.
Mm, I think for quiz it may be objective. I will confirm by Monday.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
ठीक है? Okay, so after finish, I will upload the content here so you can go over. Clear?
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
bye.